Good afternoon, Recon here with Techout, and a day late, Apple has released iOS 26 Beta 4, as well as a host of other betas. We've got a ton of stuff here. I'll pull up my software update thing over here on Discord. If anybody wants to join my Discord, I will put a link in the chat right now. You guys can join, chat here. We can upload pictures and stuff, chat about anything new in iOS 26. So it's a little bit easier to share like photos and stuff like that on the Discord. So I'm going to post a link to it right now if anybody wants to join. It is easier to find everything there. So you can chat here. There is an iOS channel as well for beta testers. So what you can do is if you go in here and go to roles up here at the top after you join, role request, you can check this right here and get the beta tester tag, and that'll give you access to the beta tester channel. You can also check notification squad. And what that will do is it will give you push notifications from Discord when new betas come out, and that will show up here in the software release channel, and you can see when new betas or software releases come out. It'll do it for other releases as well. It did it yesterday for the updates and everything like that. So you can check that out here. And again, you can chat. Also, if you do become a channel member, which helps out the channel greatly, if you become a channel member, there is a private Discord chat. All you have to do is link your YouTube to your Discord. So just sign into your YouTube account on Discord in your settings, and it will automatically give you the member role and give you access to that member channel automatically. I don't have to do anything. It's all between YouTube and Discord. So with that said, let's go ahead and get started here. Let me get the camera working because it did not come up. Let's see, I did turn it on. All right, let's see what's going on here. Cool thing I like about using regular OBS is I can set this up beforehand before I switch over the screen, so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me struggle with it. All right, so once that is ready to go, there we go. All right, so we are about ready to download this update. It should be it should show up already. I don't think we'll have any issues with that. Let's see, software update. All right, let's go ahead and get that up on screen there. And how's everybody doing today? We got a bunch of people coming on in here. I will put the chat up here. Give me 1 second. Last time I tried to put the chat up here, it made it lag really bad, but I'm going to try it again and just see if it wants to cooperate. All right, so let's see here. All right. See if we can make this work here. Does not like to resize very well in the box, but I think we can get it. All right, there we go. If you guys can see that. It didn't didn't resize. Can I copy? Let's see. Can I copy this box here? 1 second. I'm gonna switch back over here so I can edit this other window. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay. I think I'm just gonna have to resize it over here too. Give me 1 second. We're almost there. All right. All right, so beta is downloaded or downloading. 2.65 gigabytes, I think is what it said. Yep, it is downloading. Beta 4 is available for all Apple products. Yes, that is correct. It is available for everything. Yeah, I mean, battery life hasn't been too bad for me. Battery life's been pretty decent, so I don't know. We'll see what Beta 4 brings. We'll see how it does. And for those of you just joining, let me put this back over here real quick for a second. For those of you guys just joining, if you guys want to join my Discord, as you can see, a bunch of people have been joining in the past streams. I pinned the link in the chat. I do have it set up on my Discord. You guys can talk in here for iOS 26, everything like that, or just general chat. There is an iOS specific channel, a beta testers channel, and you can also set up notifications to get notified when new beta releases come out. So check the link. It is pinned if you guys want to join my Discord. That way you guys get notified. And also I'm going to share the stream in here. All right, so notify everybody on there. And then, like I said, we are installing 26 right now, beta 4. It is currently downloading. And when you guys join the Discord, if you guys want to join the beta testers group, just go to role request and click the little emoji, and it will give you the beta tester role, which will give you access to the beta tester channel. And if you want the notifications, same thing. There is a notification squad role. Just click the little emoji, and you can join that. If you ever want to stop the notifications but not leave the Discord, just go back to role request and click the same emoji, and it will take the role off, and you won't get the notifications anymore. So you can turn that off if you want to. Let me pop the comments back up here. This is the iPhone 16 Pro Max. Do you think Apple added a liquid glass page? Where can you edit the liquid glass look? Unless they change something in beta 4 that I don't know about yet, you can't edit the liquid glass look. There's no settings for it. I haven't heard of that Haven't heard of that being a thing, but we'll find out here soon. How much time remaining? It doesn't have a time. It's downloaded, so it's just preparing the update. Most of my apps crashed with beta 3. I have not had a single app crash on beta 3. I did have one phone restart, but I haven't had any apps crash. Yeah, hopefully the public beta will probably either be out later today or tomorrow. I do have an iPhone 16e, which is still on iOS 18.5. I might put that one on the public beta, and then that way I can compare the public beta versus the regular developer beta. But I use my iPhone 16e for work, so that's why I'm not running the beta on it. macOS 26 beta 4 is out, yes. And Apple did briefly accidentally release the public beta for macOS yesterday, but then they pulled it. A couple people I think got it downloaded though. Yeah, public beta is probably either later this afternoon or tomorrow. I'll put that in the title that it's coming soon. Because everybody's asking about the public beta. The public beta is probably going to be based on beta 3 or 4. It depends. Sometimes they'll wait for a later beta, like beta 4, and then they will release it. And if there's no major issues, right at the out of the gate, then they'll release it to the public beta. Really, they just want to test. They want to test what they're going to release as the public beta a little bit before they actually release it to the public. In case there's like a major issue where it's breaking phones or something like that, they're not doing it to a bunch of people's devices. Yeah, we'll have to see what they do with Liquid Glass in Beta 4, because if you're on Beta 2, between Beta 2 and Beta 3, they did reduce the Liquid Glass look. And everybody asking if they changed Liquid Glass on Beta 4, I don't know yet. My phone, you can see my phone right here, is still installing it. So you asking me what they changed in Beta 4 is not, you're not going to get an answer yet. macOS Beta 4 is out. All the betas are out. macOS, tvOS, iPadOS, watchOS. So, and again, check the link, the pinned link to join my Discord. I'll post some stuff. I'll post stuff there as well in between the live stream and stuff like that. Yeah, sometimes the macOS updates take a little bit. I'm checking mine right now to see if it's updated. Yeah, I didn't. My Mac, the beta didn't show up for me yet either. 10 gigabytes. It was not 10 gigabytes for me. It was like 2.5. So if you have a 10 gig update, you're probably an update behind or something. Yes, the beta started releasing about 1 o'clock Eastern, so about 20 minutes ago. And yeah, everybody, beta 3 has been really good for me. I didn't really have any issues on beta 3. $10 GB on 15 Pro Max. Yeah, that's weird that you guys have such large updates because I'm coming from beta 3 to beta 4 on a 16 Pro Max, and it was only 2 point some gigabytes. You don't have permission to send. You don't need permission to send messages in the Discord. Are you? What channel are you in on the Discord? If you go to general, anybody can send a message. That's weird that the update size is so all over the place. Somebody said 1 GB on iPhone 11 Pro, 7.3 gigabytes from 18.6 beta, 10 GB. Oh wait, what? Oh, 3GS trolling. Beta 4 to be safe. If you're wondering if it's going to be safe, I would just wait for the public beta because the public beta is going to be out today or tomorrow. So there's no point in guessing at the developer beta being safe or not. Just wait for the public beta. All right, and it is installing. Yes, public beta should be either later this afternoon or tomorrow. Sometimes they'll release it. Sometimes they'll release it later in the afternoon, the same day the developer beta comes out. Sometimes it comes out the next day. My guess would probably be tomorrow, and that's why they waited till today for beta 4. And then they're going to release beta, the public beta on a Wednesday. And if everybody, there's over 300 people in here right now. If everybody could do me a quick favor and give the stream a thumbs up, it really helps out. A lot of people love these streams. So if you guys can give me a thumbs up, that's greatly appreciated, as well as hop over and join the Discord. Looks like somebody in here decided they're gonna troll the Discord. Yep, public beta should be coming tomorrow. Public beta is usually either the afternoon or the day after the developer beta. The size for me was about 2.5 gigabytes. Some um, yes, developer beta 4 is closer to public beta 1. It may be based on public beta or like I said, if everybody in here, we have over 300 people watching. I wasn't talking, so my voice was cutting out. I wasn't talking. I didn't say anything. If everybody in here can give the stream a thumbs up, we have over 300 people in here, and just under 30 likes. So if everybody can give it a quick like, that would be greatly appreciated. And subscribing is also greatly appreciated and helps out the channel a bunch. So yeah, Apple hasn't been really updating the release notes for a couple hours after release. We have over 700 people watching right now. So to everybody in here, please, please, please click that subscribe button, click that thumbs up. It greatly helps out the channel. And we are currently installing iOS 26 Beta 4 on the iPhone 16 Pro Max. So give me 1 second while this installs, and I'm going to keep reading the comments, and I'll be back in 1 second. All right, so we got a new little welcome screen here after the install. The public beta will likely be coming. Can I speak a little louder? My mic is turned up plenty. I can see my audio on my screen, and it's all the way at the top of the green and the yellow. So no, I can't turn my mic up anymore. So new welcome screen here. Let me start it up. Somebody asked how hot my phone was. It's a little bit warm, but it's not too hot. So software update complete. We do have terms and conditions to agree to. We have a new summarized notifications splash screen. Okay, so this is new. We have a summarized notifications beta, it looks like. Choose notifications to summarize communication and social, news and entertainment. So you can choose like what apps, so notifications, social, Instagram, phone, FaceTime messages, Slack. So we'll do those two right now, and we'll turn that on. And it does say that it is a beta, and then it slid over. So this is entirely new here. There we go. So we're gonna pop over into settings real quick, and everybody was asking if there's gonna be a setting for liquid glass. And I don't think, probably not. So there's nothing under home screen. Let's see. Display and brightness. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get like edit options for liquid glass. But we'll pull down this here. It does, I mean, I'll have to get a side-by-side comparison, but it does look a little bit more kind of like a mix between beta 2 and beta 3. There's no lag. One thing to keep in mind for everybody on the stream too is this camera does 4K at 30 frames a second. So you're only seeing this at 30 frames a second. You're not seeing it at 60 frames a second, and you're definitely not seeing it at the full 120 frames, 120 hertz that the iPhone 16 Pro Max is capable of. So when things may look like they're stuttering, that may also be YouTube and the camera. So don't, take everything like that with a grain of salt. So yeah, give me 1 second. Let me play around with this a little bit. Let me check some things out, and I'll be right back. All right, so I was just looking to see, scrolling through some things to see what is new. And one thing was the beta 4 introduces the summaries for news apps again. They did have that disabled for a while because of like incorrect summaries or summaries kind of changing the context. of stuff like that. So they did reintroduce that and give you a little notice that this was, a beta. So it may give you some incorrect summaries, or summaries may change the context of information, stuff like that. Somebody said new camera icon. Yes, we do have a new camera icon. We do have like a lens now. Somebody said open Apple Music to see liquid glass. I don't think Apple Music changed any. I mean, you can kind of see through it a little bit, but there's not too much, it's way different than beta 1 was, for sure. That's for sure. There's really not much lag. I mean, there's a little stutter when scrolling, but you have to keep in mind that the camera is only 30 frames a second. It's not 120 like the phone. So the frame rate is going to appear laggy to you guys because of the camera. There is no slider for liquid glass. Correct. It is a tiny bit more. It is a tiny bit more. I can change the size if you guys don't want the chat on there. If you scroll through many notifications, the background gets dimmed. My background is not dimming. Is your background dimming? Is your phone warm? Is that why your phone dimmed? I didn't have that. Will Widgie widgets work with beta 4? I don't know about beta 4, but they were working in beta 3. I was playing around with them. The Photos app is the same in beta 4 as it is in beta 3. This wallpaper is in the Backdrops app. I don't post Backdrops wallpapers in other places. You can download the Backdrops app and download it though. It is a little bit more glassy, I think, than beta 3, but it's not beta 2 level. Somebody wanted the build number too. Hold on, I'll give you the build number. Okay, here's all the information, the build number and everything like that. It is ending in an I. Heard beta 4 is a file, corrupted file. I don't know what you mean by that. The camera control button is not broken. I actually found out in my last stream. If you go into the settings, and you go to the camera control button, did they actually, wait, they actually, so they did add some extra settings in here. So when you go to the camera control, settings, you can choose, of course, like what app can open it, whether you want it to be camera, code scanner, Instagram, Snapchat, whatever the case may be. You can choose third-party apps for that. You can also do customize for the camera controls. Now, so if you go in here and see this right here, this is not just the order of them. You actually have to enable them. So if your camera control is not working, make sure you check these and enable the actual controls, because they're not enabling them by default for some reason. There is also a new option called a clean preview, which looks like when you make adjustments. Looks like we also have a new little launch screen here for the new camera design. It just tells you that it's, you know, different, but it's the same design in beta 4 as it was before. So let's see here. Oop, that's not what I want to do. I want to do the zoom. So I should be able to. I thought I was gonna be able to zoom without having that whole thing pop up. Oh, okay, hide app controls. So it's hiding the rest of the app controls when you make adjustments. So I guess it just gives you a better kind of like preview. Yeah, so you can see with that on, it hides the rest of the app controls, but they don't stay hidden. Did not. There we go. Now it's doing it. Yeah, see, they come back as soon as you release the camera control, basically. I don't know why everybody, no, it's not glitching. I don't know why everybody says it's lagging. It's not lagging. Guys, for like the 9 millionth time, this camera only does 4K at 30 frames a second. So you're not seeing the full 120 hertz refresh rate that the iPhone has. So it's not lagging. It's just the camera's frame rate. The stream, I mean, the stream's not lagging. I have the preview up on my end. It's not lagging. I have not dropped any frames. So there's no stream lag on my end. Yeah, there's no stream lag. I have the stream preview. There's nothing lagging here on my end. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what's going on with y'all's connection, but I have not had my stream status is excellent, and the stream status is healthy on YouTube's end. So there is no connection issue between me and YouTube. There's no lag between me and YouTube. It must be something with either YouTube or you guys. You have to uninstall Rosetta for installing beta 4. You have to do that again. You had to do that for beta 3 too. Liquid glass, I mean, it seems to be a mix between beta 2 and beta 3, so they're still refining it. I think they found like a happy medium between beta 2 and beta 3. Liquid glass, yeah, there is a little bit of liquid glass in the dock. You can kind of see through to the wallpaper down there. Not in the widget, no. I mean, I wouldn't really want the widget to be like see-through though, because if you have the widget where you can, if you had like a see-through widget, it's gonna make the stuff on the widget harder to see. Dark mode. But yeah, you can see here the backgrounds on like the control center and stuff like that. They do appear to be a little bit more glassy than they were in beta 3. Dark mode, here's dark mode. You can kind of see it kind of darkens that down there. Did I have the dark mode? Oh my gosh, shut up. Do I have the dark mode icons turned on? Yeah, hold on, let me turn the dark mode icons off too so you can see it with that. I used the big icons for a while as well. The large icons. I kind of like it, but it's not, I just kind of like having the icon labels. I wish you could have the icon labels with, the larger icons, but that is the light icons, and then that is the light icons with dark mode. But same thing here. Let me go to notifications real quick and see if we have anything new for... Something feels different in the settings. I don't know if it's the text or the layout or something, but something just feels different in the settings. It just feels like I don't know, not as large. Notifications. Summarize notifications. So here's this. I guess you have to do it by app after the initial setup. That's prioritized. But yeah, after the initial setup, I guess you don't get the categories. You just have to go through and toggle it one by one. Yes, the dark mode, the dock still does frost in dark mode. It's just a little harder to see. I do like how that looks though. Yeah, settings looks different. It's not as it just looks more visually appealing and easier to read, I guess is what I'm trying to get at, but I don't really know what the difference is. Apple Music, yeah, I had Apple Music up a minute ago, but that's what it looks like in dark mode. So you can see the liquid glass down here. I mean, it does look, in my opinion, a lot better on beta 4 than it did in beta 3. It looks kind of, like I said, it's a mix between beta 2 and beta 3. Beta 1 was really glassy, beta 2 was less, beta 3 was less, and then they kind of found a happy medium in between beta 2 and beta 3. Dynamic color in the wallpapers. Let's see. Let me change a wallpaper here and see if I also have been using the large clock. So it does still take a while for this to load. You can see they're popping in one by one. All right, so somebody said dynamic color. Yeah, the loading. I mean, it's been like that ever since they introduced the lock screens, though. Even before iOS 26. Featured wallpapers. What is this? Why is there a... Oh, it just didn't come up. Are you talking about the photos featured? My featured thing is showing photos. But you said it was colors? The one you clicked, that was the right one? Yep, public beta should be out tomorrow. The blank? Are you talking about these? Oh, dynamic. Ah, okay, I see it's changing now. Yeah, that is new, because it used to just be the different colors that you swipe from, but there's a dynamic option now. You are correct. That's cool. I'm not really a big fan of the I'm not really a big fan of the iOS 26 wallpapers, or like just like the actual iOS 26 ones. I wish they had more wallpapers like they did back in the day. I mean, there's a lot of like customization options for the wallpapers and stuff, but it's just not the same as it was before. Everybody's saying App Store. But the App Store, I mean, other than like the UI with the liquid glass, everything in the App Store looks the same. Safari. Yeah, I mean, it's got the, you know, the liquid glass styling is the same throughout the system. Like the system apps are all have the same same liquid glass styling. I don't have a game mode. I didn't use it. I don't really play too many games, so I just don't actually set it up. Liquid glass, I mean, it's kind of back. Uh it's not as back as it was in beta 1, but it is better than like beta it is better than beta 3. I don't know where you guys are getting the idea that they're going to add a slider to customize the liquid glass. I don't that's never been a thing. So I don't think that's, you know, I don't know where you guys heard that. The messages app, I don't think there are any message app updates. There was something on Mac Rumors about let me see. There's a new update for like selecting text, but that's the only message app update. Just to make it easier to like select a, you know, like if you want to copy text or something like that. Battery life, I don't know about battery life. I just installed the beta. You watched me install the beta, so I don't know what the battery life is like. People, if you ask about the battery life, you're probably just going to get blocked. Because people keep blowing up the chat about battery life over and over again, like I haven't had this beta for only 30 minutes. My X handle is at Techout on YT. It's there's a link in the description as well. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why if some updates are like 11 gigabytes. I don't know why some updates are 11 gigabytes. Some mine was like 2. Some people said theirs was like 16. So it's really weird. My action button. Actually have my action button set to a shortcut right now to change between LTE 5G and 5G auto. No, and they work. Yeah, so my control button is working. A camera app, that's what the camera app looks like. Huh, that's weird that you'd be missing. Notifications look the same. They have a new, there's a new beta option for notification summaries. I don't have game mode installed on my phone. I'm not showing the phone app on a live stream. I have phone numbers in there. Yeah, the liquid glass is definitely a mix between 2 and 3. Do I think the iPad will ever have the action button? Probably not. There's no, I mean, there's really no like use case for like a large device like that to have like the button for stuff like that. Most of this stuff in Most of the stuff in like the action button you can add to Control Center, which is more what you would do on the iPad. Temperature, it got a little bit warm. Got a little bit warm, but it wasn't too bad. It didn't like dim the screen or anything like that. Guys, I don't know about, like, everybody's blowing up the comments about battery life. I've had the beta for less than an hour. How would I know? And then you get all mad that, oh, you're being rude. I don't know about the battery life when I've had the beta for 30 minutes and you guys have watched me the whole time. I'm not being rude. I'm being honest. I don't know about the goddamn battery life. Like, you've seen my phone. You've seen the battery percentage on my phone the whole time it's had beta 4 on it. No, there's no need to ask fucking stupid questions, you dumb motherfuckers. If you guys are going to blow up the comments about the batteries, then I won't do these streams anymore, and I'll just turn the comments off.